Few names in history have as much sway and mystique attached to them as Cleopatra, the final pharaoh of ancient Egypt. Cleopatra's reign has captivated the interest of innumerable scholars, historians, and fans for ages. She is renowned for her alluring beauty, intelligence, and political prowess. However, it was a recent terrifying find made deep below Cleopatra's tomb that shocked the archaeological world and fundamentally altered how we view this intriguing ruler.
The achievement is supposed to be the pyramid above us that rises out of the desert floor. But actually, it's this labyrinth. These tunnels just keep on going on and on and on.
Since Cleopatra passed away in 30 BCE, the details of her life and tragic death have been veiled in myth and mythology, even though her alluring presence and her smart relationships with Rome are well known. Her last resting place has been long the topic of rumors and controversy. Let's explore Cleopatra's tomb's recent discovery that rewrites history in detail. The archaeologists intend to find artifacts and information that might shed light on Cleopatra's life, her relation with Mark Antony, and the circumstances of her death by going deep into the catacombs beneath Alexandria. But what they found inside those ages-old chambers far exceeded their greatest dreams and gave them the chills. The researchers continued their exploration of the maze-like pathways when they came to an incredible scene that defied all known theories and instantly filled them with fear. The paintings and hieroglyphics that graced the tomb's wall depicted scenes of destruction and disorder, a dramatic contrast to the elegance and regality that were anticipated to be present at Cleopatra's ultimate resting place. The murals depicted a terrifying tale of treachery, brutality, and total destruction. They unveiled a previously unrevealed chapter of Cleopatra's life that was desecrated by a dark scheme that shattered the very foundation of ancient Egypt. The artwork portrayed Cleopatra as a victim of deceit, carried out by a powerful conspiracy inside her own court, not as a cherished ruler. It appeared as though an evil scheme to remove Cleopatra's legacy from history had been carried out, with her tomb serving as a silent witness. This discovery has astounding repercussions. Cleopatra, who is sometimes seen as a representation of female strength and tenacity, was now presented as a tragic person who was cruelly brought low by people she had previously trusted. The unsettling murals made Egyptologists and historians rethink their theories about Cleopatra's legacy and influence on ancient Egypt. The discovery triggered a passionate search for answers. Scholars painstakingly examined each brushstroke, interpreting the hieroglyphics and analyzing the mural structure. The mysteries of Cleopatra's tomb were revealed layer by layer, illuminating the power who plotted against her. The findings sparked a resurgence of curiosity about the queen's life, rule, and the political climate of ancient Egypt at that time. Reassessing Cleopatra's historical representation was one of the horrific discovery's most important effects. She had been romanticized and mythologized for a long time, but she suddenly appeared to be a complex character who was the target of political scheming. Her intelligence and cunning connections, once praised, now took a darker color because of the betrayal that finally destroyed her life. A more nuanced understanding of Cleopatra's historical significance was required as a result of reworking of her story, which prompted scholars to reread the original material and re-evaluate the prejudices that influenced earlier readings. The unsettling fight inside Cleopatra's tomb was also deepened our comprehension of the complex power relationships at work in ancient Egypt. It demonstrated the weakness of even the most influential people and the fragile nature of legacy in a society ruled by political maneuvers. The revelation serves as a reminder that history is also formed by covert conspiracies that take place behind closed doors. In addition to great acts of bravery, the search for Cleopatra's tomb came to an end when archaeologists made historic discovery of a mummy that had lain undiscovered for more than 2,000 years. However, it was the discovery that this mummy had a distinctive and fascinating trait, a golden tongue, that truly shocked the archaeological community. The archaeologists' hands shook with a mix of excitement and apprehension as they slowly removed the layers of linen covering the body. The glint of gold attracted their attention as the delicate process developed. A painstakingly made golden tongue was tucked within the mummy's mouth. It was instantly clear how impotent this startling discovery was. The ancient Egyptians believed that one's capacity for communicating and speaking would be crucial in the afterlife. The mummy's golden tongue was evidence that it had been carefully put together to secure the deceased's capacity to travel through the afterlife.
We also put amulets, protective amulets, all around the body, both in the front and also in the back, that would help the body achieve an afterlife.
A glimpse inside the rigorous preparations used to ensure a prosperous afterlife. This astonishing detail provided light on the beliefs and customs of ancient Egyptian burial ceremonies. The elaborately made, a precious golden metal tongue also had symbolic meaning. In ancient Egypt society, gold was connected to divine power and immortality due to its permanent luster and scarcity. The fact that it was a substance only used by gods and pharaohs increased the significance of this specific mummy in relation to Cleopatra's tomb. In the pursuit of unraveling the secrets of Cleopatra's tomb, it was Kathleen Martinez, a Dominican Egyptian archaeologist, and her dedicated team who made the astonishing discovery. Alongside the mummy was the golden tongue. Their exploration led them to the skeletal remains of 2 additional mummies, carefully housed in wooden coffins. The discovery of these additional mummies added another layer of complexity and intrigue to the narrative of Cleopatra's tomb. Each mummy held its own story, waiting to be deciphered by the skilled hand of archaeologists. The remains offered a glimpse into the lives and identities of individuals who had shared the same burial space as Cleopatra herself. The wooden coffins, adorned with intricate carvings and hieroglyphics, provided valuable clues about the culture and religious practices of ancient Egypt. They served as a testament to the artistry and craftsmanship of the time, highlighting the significance placed on the preservation and presentation of the deceased. The researchers carefully documented every detail, examining the coffin for inscriptions and symbols that could shed light on the identities and social status of the occupants. Through thorough analysis and forensic examination, the researchers aimed to unlock the mysterious surrounding these additional mummies. Radiocarbon dating, DNA analysis, and anthropological investigations were employed to gather as much information as possible. The skeletal remains held valuable insights into the health, age, and even the cause of death of the individuals, offering a glimpse into the lives they led during the ancient Egyptian era. The discovery of additional mummies within Cleopatra's tomb not only expanded the scope of archaeological endeavor, but also provided a broader understanding of the funerary practices and social dynamics of the time. Both of these mummies have undergone the same preservation process, even though the discovery of the mummy with the golden tongue was exceedingly uncommon. It is just one of the interesting treasures that has a description of occasions in Kathleen Martinez's life. In 2002, Kathleen Martinez started working as an archaeologist. She started her research in Egypt at the age of 15. Not long after receiving her master's degree in archaeology. Prior to that, she had been schooled as a lawyer and still practices part-time. In 2005, she established the Dominican Archaeological Project in Egypt, an initiative aimed at excavating and preserving archaeological sites in Egypt, with a particular focus on Cleopatra's tomb. Martinez's archaeological team, comprised of Dominican and Egyptian experts, embarked on a rigorous search for Cleopatra's final resting place. Armed with her deep knowledge of ancient Egyptian history, Martinez and her team meticulously surveyed potential locations, delving into historical records, ancient texts, and geographical data. It was through her tireless efforts that the team identified the site in the Temple of Pharaoh Magna, located west of Alexandria, Egypt, as a possible location for Cleopatra's tomb. Martinez believed that the temple, dedicated to the goddess Isis, held significant historical and cultural importance, making it an ideal place for Cleopatra's burial. The excavation of the Temple of Pharaoh Magna proved to be a turning point in the search for Cleopatra's tomb. Under Martinez's leadership, the team unearthed wealth of artifacts and architectural remains, including statues, columns, and inscriptions that pointed to the temple's significance during Cleopatra's reign. In conclusion, Cleopatra's tomb now stands as a testament to the fragility of legacies and eternal search for truth. The terrifying discovery within those ancient chambers has forever changed history. As we delve further, we find not only a chilling story of intrigue, but also an opportunity to learn from the past, reimagine our understanding of human nature and the forces that shape our world. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel. Till then, see you in the next video.